Come step back in time.
Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into history's most intriguing periods. Today, we're journeying back to a time shrouded in mystery and misconception, the Dark Ages. But were they really as dark as we've been led to believe? Let's find out. Before we embark on this journey, let's take a moment to appreciate the complexity of the era we're about to explore. The term Dark Ages is often used to describe a period of supposed cultural and economic decline after the fall of the Roman Empire. But is this label justified? Historians have long debated the accuracy of this term, with many arguing that it oversimplifies the era's rich tapestry of cultural, scientific, and artistic developments. So, as we delve into this fascinating period, we'll challenge the traditional narrative and shed light on the overlooked aspects of the Dark Ages. From the rise of the Byzantine Empire to the spread of Islam, from the Viking invasions to the beginnings of the feudal system, the Dark Ages were anything but dark. They were a time of transformation, a time of turmoil, but also a time of incredible innovation and resilience. So buckle up, history enthusiasts. We're about to debunk some myths and uncover the true story of the Dark Ages. Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of this misunderstood era. The Dark Ages. Contrary to popular belief, this era was not just a period of barbaric chaos and cultural stagnation. Let's unravel the truth together. The Dark Ages, spanning from the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD to around 1000 AD, was a time of significant change and adaptation. The fall of the Roman Empire left a power vacuum that led to the rise of new kingdoms and cultures, each with their unique contributions. For instance, the Anglo-Saxons in England developed a rich literary tradition, including the epic poem Beowulf. In the East, the Byzantine Empire preserved and built upon the knowledge of the ancient Greeks and Romans, becoming a beacon of learning and culture. So, the next time you hear about the Dark Ages, remember that it was not a time of darkness, but a period of transition and transformation. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore more misconceptions about history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into our past. Let's delve deeper into the daily life during this era. Despite the hardships, people found ways to thrive. They adapted to their environment, creating innovative solutions to overcome their challenges. For instance, farming was not just a means of survival, but a testament to their resilience and ingenuity. They developed new farming techniques, crop rotations, and irrigation systems that not only sustained them, but also allowed them to trade surplus produce. This trade was not limited to their immediate vicinity, but extended to far-off lands, showcasing their adventurous spirit and business acumen. Moreover, they didn't just focus on survival. They also found time to express themselves through art and music. These were not mere pastimes, but a reflection of their culture and identity. They used art to tell their stories, to depict their gods, and to express their hopes and fears. Music, too, played a crucial role in their society. It was used in ceremonies for entertainment, and even as a form of communication. So life during this era was not just about survival. It was about adaptation, innovation, and resilience. It was about creating a society that, despite its challenges, found ways to thrive and express itself. And that's a testament to the indomitable human spirit. Firstly, the term Dark Ages itself is a misnomer. It was coined by Renaissance scholars to criticize the period between the fall of the Roman Empire and their own enlightened era. But was it really a time of unending darkness and ignorance? Let's find out. Contrary to popular belief, the Dark Ages were not devoid of scientific and cultural advancements. In fact, this period saw the rise of universities, the creation of the first mechanical clock, and significant progress in medicine. Moreover, the Dark Ages were a time of great architectural achievements. The iconic Gothic architecture, characterized by its pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, was born during this era. Another misconception is that the Dark Ages were a time of constant warfare and violence. While there were indeed conflicts, it was also a period of political evolution and the formation of nation-states. Lastly, the Dark Ages were not as dark as they're often portrayed. There were vibrant cultures, rich traditions, and a deep sense of spirituality that shaped the societies of this era. So, the next time you hear about the Dark Ages, remember that it was a time of progress and innovation, not just darkness and ignorance. The Dark Ages. Far from being a time of cultural stagnation, the Dark Ages have left us with a rich legacy that continues to influence our world today. Let's explore. First, let's talk about architecture. The Dark Ages saw the rise of Romanesque architecture, characterized by its rounded arches and massive thick walls. Next time you visit a historical building or a church, look for these features. But architecture wasn't the only area that flourished during the Dark Ages. This period also saw significant advancements in the field of art. The art of the Dark Ages was characterized by its symbolic nature, with artists using images to convey spiritual truths. This was a departure from the realistic depictions of the classical era, and it laid the groundwork for the iconic art of the Byzantine and medieval periods. In addition to architecture and art, the Dark Ages also made significant contributions to literature. This was the era of Beowulf, the first major work of English literature. This epic poem, with its themes of heroism and morality, continues to be studied and admired today. The Dark Ages also saw the development of new political structures. With the fall of the Roman Empire, new kingdoms and empires emerged. These new political entities, with their complex systems of governance, laid the foundation for the nation-states we know today. Finally, we cannot talk about the Dark Ages without mentioning the role of the Church. During this time, the Church became a major political and cultural force in Europe. It preserved and transmitted knowledge, promoted learning, and played a key role in the development of Western civilization. So, as you can see, the Dark Ages were far from a time of cultural stagnation. They were a time of change, innovation, and growth. And their legacy continues to influence our world today. So, the next time someone mentions the Dark Ages, remember the complexity and resilience of this era. It's easy to dismiss it as a time of darkness and despair, but as we've explored today, it was also a time of great innovation and cultural development. Consider the resilience of the people who lived during this time. They faced numerous challenges, yet they found ways to adapt, survive, and even thrive. They laid the groundwork for many of the institutions and ideas we take for granted today. And that's the beauty of history, isn't it? It's not just about dates and events. It's about understanding the human experience, learning from our past, and gaining a deeper appreciation for how far we've come. We hope this journey into the Dark Ages has given you a new perspective. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your fellow history buffs. Your support helps us create more content like this. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next historical journey. We have many more fascinating eras to explore.